Yo, finally, this One Piece chapter dropped. I'm about to go ahead and read it, react to it, talk about it. Man, I stayed up all night last night. I got like 2 hours of sleep because I couldn't even stay asleep for whatever reason after I finally gave up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Then I woke up to the most terrible news. Apparently, the chapter's moving to Fridays now for the time being. Ain't no telling how long it's gonna be. They might not even ever moving back to Thursday, depending on depending on how things shake out. But let's get into this Luffy versus Katakuri though. And the chapter is titled "One of Big Mom's Three Sweet Commanders, Katakuri." So I'm assuming that we about to learn some things about Katakuri and he's about to go in. Yo, in the cover page, he got back to Sai's cover story. He got his ass whooped by Lucia, and it looked like her grandfather or father is reprimanding Chinjao for his inability to make Sai keep his promise, I guess. Oh well, it has the title right here, so maybe the cancellation of the engagement and paying the expected price. Okay, all right. I think this is the third one for Sai because they had him on the ship. Then they flashed to the second one where he was standing face to face with Lucia. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce her name or not. And now this is the third one. So yeah. And the dude's shirt, it say Chichi Licia. So I'm assuming that he is related to her. That's why I say grandfather or whatever. And I see Boo right there. I don't know if Boo was on the last one. And Baby Five, like all hugging on him, checking on him, make sure he all right. Ooh, let's get into this, man. Okay, so it starts off with Brooke crying about Pedro. How could this Pedro son is as cold as it might sound? I hope this nigga dead, man. I hope this nigga dead. Cause it'll just be like a never-ending cycle of niggas seeming like niggas die, but they don't. What little author's note on the side said, the sunny descends into sadness. Damn, Brooke really torn up about this. He says, if only we were stronger. Uh-oh. Training arc incoming? Chopper Chopper torn up about it. Of course, Carrot is messed up right now. And Nami trying hard to fight back the tears. And Jinbei says the ones who should be crying are the enemies. We must not falter. Look like they're somewhere in the middle of the sea. Brooke says, wait a moment, Jinbei-san. How could you say something so heartless? Just because you spent the shortest amount of time with Pedro's son. Jinbei says, I'm telling you to not let your guard down. We could have died on the coast. This is that kind of place after all. He made it his resolve to volunteer his body at any time. This is Pedro's victory. How much damage do you think the enemy suffered from what we've done here? From their perspective, this is a huge blunder that's never occurred before. Didn't Pedro tell you guys? Press on. Luffy sensed it in that moment and came up with a plan to take on the enemies by himself. Katakuri's bounty is over 1 billion. It's all or nothing. They're coming. Behind us is this country's pirate queen, Big Mom. And for every direction on the sea, enemy ships could corner us at any moment. Until we escape from the territory that Big Mom rules over. Okay, so they haven't even escaped the territory yet. You see Big Mom taking a step right here. Don't tell me she walking on the sea, bro. That's what it kind of looks like. Damn, bro, what Jinbei giving him a stern talking to? Says, we can't let our guards down. Didn't Pedro tell you that? Chopper just went into, I think that's, what do you call it? Strong point? The one where he got like the fur collar around his neck. He's like, ugh. He says, Nami, give me your orders. If Sanji and the others head our way from Kakao Island as they promised, we have to make sure that we don't miss each other. Put the helm to starboard. Okay. A strong gale is coming. It's tailwind. We will use the wind and head straight west. We'll get there using the shortest route. I'll restock the cola that was used. That's what Brooks say. He restocking the cola. Chopper says Roger. Jinbei says, all right. I'll take care of monitoring the current. Kira jumped up into the crow's nest. She wiping her eyes. They're coming from 6 o'clock. The ships from earlier and wedding. Yo, is she walking on the sea, bro? She's walking on the sea. What the? I accidentally just went to the next page. Oh, man. She's walking on the sea towards us. Big Mom. Cake. Impossible. Even for her. That's Jinbei saying that. So damn, so this must be real if even Jinbei taken back by it, man. That's crazy, man. For real. She doing what I said she was gonna do? It's not the sea. Oh, okay. So she's not actually walking on the sea. Kara using some binoculars. It's not the sea she's walking on. She's walking on top of a huge block of moving candy. Oh. Yo. What the? This nigga, man. This nigga Pharaoh's sick, bro. He's sitting on the side of her hat, on the side of Napoleon, laughing. He like, candy sea slug. Where did Zeus go? It's his job to transport Mama across the seas. So he don't even know where Zeus went. I remember people was asking about that last chapter, so I guess it wasn't a mistake on Oldest part. It actually has something to do with the actual mechanics of her devil fruit, I suppose. Where did Zeus go? It's his job to transport Mama across the seas. And Kara just looking, crying. This nigga Pearl Sparrow's sick, man. I thought she was supposed to kill this nigga. It was because she haven't found out that they don't have the cape. Well, it doesn't matter. I've got my own grudges with them anyway. Losing my right arm, I can just substitute it with candy, but when I'm drenched in tea in the afternoon, I have to watch my arm melt because of the hotness of the cup. And it'll remind me of the face of that jaguar from the mink tribe. Isn't that right, Napoleon? I've never experienced such disgrace. Napoleon says, in our country, there's no future for criminals. His friends, in what way should I torture them until my anger is quelled? Oh, snap. Hokage Island, Western Coast. Huh? No one's here anymore? Anyways, I want to eat fire. My power. Okay, so this Zeus and Prometheus, but what the hell are they doing? So I said Pharaoh Sparrow will make a candy arm. He did. That thing looked clean. I never would have thought that he would make a candy slug for Big Mom to walk across the seas. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so what's Zeus and Prometheus up to? Within the borders of Tatoland, the sea. What? So this where Pound is? Huh? 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 Oh, he see them flying on the magic carpet. Am I seeing things? I think that's my daughter. She phone? Hey, hey. That's right. Lola was Kakao Island's Minister of Chocolate. After she left, the minister's seat remained empty. Because Pudding, the candidate that was acknowledged by everyone as the next minister, kept rejecting it. That's because what? Pudding hiding behind something, and I guess she hiding behind chiffon. Oh no, she wrapped up in Arabian. Weird. Okay, so it looks like the fight is getting off screen. Or at least for this chapter. Um, so Pudding, I assume that Pudding was the minister. I think a lot of people assume that, but apparently she doesn't accept the seat, so it's vacant still. Um, so does that mean Lola's ship was probably the ship that they provided her as a minister? That's like how Sparrow got his own little ship. That's cool. I wonder where Pound gets this shit from though. But he actually did what he should have done. I assumed that he was going around looking for some apple juice, trying to power up on a nigga. But he got the hell up out of there. Next page. Chocolate Town's Minister of Chocolate can't be anyone other than Sister Lola. I thought that if she were to ever come back someday, that's Pudding saying that. So she doesn't even want the seat because she thinks it belongs to Lola. Sanji says, I see. Lola Charm from Thriller Bark was a famous chocolatier. That's fine and all. But get out from under there, Pudding. Ah ha ha ha. If I sit next to that man on the same carpet while wearing a wedding dress, it will make people think that we're husband and wife. What's wrong with this broad, man? Who's going to think that? It'll be troublesome. Ha ha ha. It's because it'll be troublesome. What? Sorry for being troublesome. But could you please try not to fall? Sanji Sanji hardly talking to this bro and got her heart thumping. She crying. She wow. Yeah, he's so kind, worrying about me. Shut up. It's my choice whether I fall or not, Sanji. In any case, Pudding, we're about to reach Kako Island. All right, let's hurry and make the cake. Mirror World. Okay, here we go. Como no. Oh. Yeah, ha ha ha. It's no use. Accept your defeat already, Straw Hat. Master Katakuri is the strongest man of the. Well, there it is. Master Katakuri is the strongest man of the three sweet commanders. You can't return to your ship anymore. You don't even have a way to get out of here. Hawk Gatling and Katakuri, Katakuri hitting every single punch with his mochi hockeyed up. Yo, that's dope. It's really dope. He actually formed them in the fist too. It's slightly different, huh? This way it's more effective. Then he hit Luffy back with his own barrage of punches. What just happened? Okay, we back to it. He hit Luffy back with his own barrage of punches, showing him how it's done, I guess. Master Katakuri is ruthless. People on the side like, yeah. Luffy blocking. So I guess Katakuri faster than Luffy then. Damn, this nigga Luffy already getting put through it. I told you, with your ability, there's nothing you can do that I can't. Whether it's speed or power, you're inferior. As if rubber would lose to Mochi. Gomu Gomu no Hawk Stomp. Try to hit him with um the hockeyed up variant, the jet stamp, I guess. That's what it looks like. He kicking him. Katakuri just dodged it. Seemed to be very casual. Luffy making me mad, man. Why you haven't won Gear 4 yet? He already bleeding from his head, his nose bleeding. Like he coughing up blood in one of these panels. The father's in trouble. He get out the way. Katakuri jumping up from the corner. Like he about to kick Luffy into the next world. Oh, well, Luffy teleported. Not teleported, but you know. Oh, Katakuri still got him, bro. Yo, this nigga's crazy. Well, I guess that's to be expected, man. Not only is he supposedly superior, but he can see the future. So, yeah. This nigga crazy, man. Next is power, huh? Learn your lesson already. Damn it. Como no. Yo, and then he make his own arm big. So basically, it looked like he toying with this man, bro. He just countering everything that he doing with his own power. Elephant, it's a huge punch. Gun. See, well, that basically confirms it, bro. Katakuri let him throw him into the mirror world because he just countered the elephant gun with a bigger version of it. Haki and everything. Master Katakuri's is even bigger. Yo, and that's the end of the chapter, bro. Yo, is this enough? Elephant gun. Why did he shout elephant gun? The power of 1 billion and overwhelming dominance. And at this point, it's totally overwhelming. I don't see how Luffy can come back. I don't know why he's not using Gear Fourth already. I guess he feel like that wouldn't be wise. Because he's gauging Katakuri's power. But at this point, you already see what the man's capable of. You should be going Gear Fourth. Oh, that was a cool chapter, man. I really liked that. Especially this end part with Katakuri murking Luffy. I'm not a Luffy hater. A lot of people say I'm a straw hat hater in general. I don't know where people get that from. It's clear that Katakuri's winning. I'm just calling it. I'm just calling it how I see it, man. I don't want no problems, so don't nobody come at me with, oh, you hate the straw hats. You don't like the straw hats. You want them to lose. You're always rooting for the bad guys. All right, chat gang. See what the chat's saying. Okay, fight night. Y'all fight night for sure. I nigga Steve O the first nigga reading Namu for sure. Oh, Pound had a barrel. Yeah, he probably got the juice in there. Probably got the juice in the barrel. That would make sense. Katakuri learning. Yeah, it's actually the opposite, bro. Katakuri learning from Luffy. We thought Luffy was gonna be learning from him. Well, Gear Fourth is limited, so maybe he's trying to see what works. Yeah, that's what I was saying at the end. Yeah, I think he gonna go Gear Fourth, but at this point, it seemed like you seeing what the man's capable of already, bro. Like the nigga was tossing everything that Luffy is tossing at him, he was tossing it right back, even more powerful. So it's clear that the man's not no joke. You see what his power, you see what his speed is. Like go ahead and go all out, man. you separated yourself from your friends. You got rid of your only way out. Well, back to where you need to go, because he can still get out if he snatches up Brule and jumps out of a mirror. But at this point, it don't look like Katakuri would let that happen. Like the man's just totally overwhelming him. Nigga Cat is a smart nigga. Yeah. My nigga Katakuri, Big Mom. Yeah, Big Mom is even bigger than I thought she was, bro. Like Pearl Sparrow, he looked like he could be 8, maybe 9 feet tall, and he's sitting on the edge of her hat comfortably. Like that's just ridiculous, bro. Definitely not the case. My nigga Cat is a great character. What's not the case? Mochi Gear Fourth? Yo, that'll be sick. If Katakuri Mochi Gear Fourth, that'll be too much, man. Red Hawk is the only hit that actually connected and did phase through. And didn't phase through, I'm assuming that's what you mean. Gear Fourth, Red Hawk, Kong Gun, maybe. Yeah. Jersey predict Luffy versus Katakuri in terms of Luffy being overwhelmed. Well, I mean, I've been saying that Luffy should get thrashed for the past week. But that type of thing makes people call me a Luffy hater. Don't know why. I feel like Oda will set it up to where Nami can use Zeus and Prometheus again. She doesn't have to give them orders, but she can manipulate their elements. So possible heads up. Yeah. Or Oda is going to make it to where Prometheus can't air Big Mom. Can't air her? You mean here? Is that what you meant to say? How much more stronger do you think Big Mom is than Katakuri? A lot. By a lot. Because it's been implied throughout the entire arc that they can't do anything to her. And even when the whole crew was basically assembled after the chateau fell over, it's still like we can't do anything to stop her. And that included Katakuri, Smoothie, Mondor, Peril Sparrow, Daifuku, Oven, Compote, um, and anybody else who was there. They still they still unanimously agreed that they can do nothing to stop Big Mom. So I'm assuming that Big Mom is a lot stronger than Katakuri. That's what I got from that panel. You talking about the one with the Zeus and Prometheus? Zeus, that I thought we was gonna see more from them, but after that it just went to another scene. So I'm assuming that since Prometheus talking about wanting to eat fire, just randomly out of nowhere, I guess somebody's gonna end up manipulating them. I don't get people they're saying that Luffy is gonna beat Katakuri with Red Hawk or some shit when Katakuri can easily dodge that shit. Uh, oh, aid. Okay, yeah, yeah. All right. I thought you meant something else, but I wasn't sure. Or Oda is gonna make it to where Prometheus can't aid Big Mom. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I can see that happening, but I don't really think she need them. I know I love Luffy, but we all know he was getting waxed. Well, I don't think we all knew that because a lot of people thought that he was going to win this one, and it's still not over. I mean, he could easily, like do the whole "my will surpass yours" or whatever. But it seemed like he totally overwhelmed. And Katakuri don't even seem serious right now, bro. He mimicking everything that Luffy's doing. If that's not a sign of being casual, then I don't know what it is. Yo, I need to see Smoothie do something with a thick old self. Yeah, man. Like even if Smoothie just come out twerking or something, bro. Like if she do something, I would appreciate it. I've been saying she gonna. What did I read it? Oh, what's good, man? Like, I read it at Jamina's box. Hold on, let me see if I can put the link in there. That's the link right there for Menelik or anyone else who haven't read it yet. I just wonder how Nami's group get out of there. Um, I don't know, bro. At this point, I thought that the Kudaverse would take them outside. Oh, excuse me. I thought it would take them outside of Big Mom's territory, but apparently not. And Big Mom is actually fairly close to them at this point with Sparrow. And I'm assuming that a Monday is on one of those tar ships. Well, did they have the tar ships behind them? I thought they did, but maybe they didn't. Um, Guys, give up. Oda will not make Smoothie useful. I like how you put emphasis on will not. I mean, it's not even about making her useful. She is useful. She just hasn't done anything. She wouldn't have her position if she had no use. Unless he got a new gear, bro, I don't think he winning. If he got a new gear, that really wouldn't make sense either. Because why he haven't used it yet? He needed it against Cracker. Um, or maybe he felt like he didn't need it against Cracker. I don't know. But he did say that he was going all out. So I don't know why he wouldn't use his strongest ability. But you don't really have to use your strongest ability to go all out, though. So, yeah. The stronger gear, that'll just be weird to me. Because it seems like there would have to be some major trade off. Because Gear 4th is already very taxing on him. So what in the hell would a stronger gear do? I don't want to call it gear fit, but that seems like the logical name. Still feel like Oda. Hold on, man, this thing just went too far. Well, I still feel like Oda is going to have Nami use those two homies. Nami does have heat balls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I read her fight with Paula like a month ago, and I think she used them. I think she used those heat balls. Paula is Miss Double Finger for those of you who don't know. I don't know why I call her Paula, but for some reason that's just the name that pops into my head for her. Smoothie is probably handling German double six by ordering her teammates. Smoothie don't even give out orders though. She be taking orders. Um, Only the hardcore Luffy fanboys been saying he would take out a Curry down. Not even that though, bro. Like I've been hearing niggas say that there's like people saying that there's literally no other way he has to win. But at this point, like judging by how it's looking, bro, it don't look like he's going to win. I don't see any way that he can. Carrot versus Pearl Sparrow. Pearl Sparrow heavily injured right now, but I still don't think Carrot should be able to fool with him. Dustin gonna rate this as trash. Nah, Dustin, I don't think he's just gonna say it's trash just because Luffy was losing. I mean, Luffy still haven't even went all out yet. Shout out to all 18 people watching right now. That's probably the most people I ever had watching the stream. That's dope. I figured I would get a decent amount of views for this one on account of the fact that it's probably the hypest chapter in a little while. And because I'm doing it so early. And I just lost 4 viewers. This arc made me like Jinbei a lot more. This arc reminded me why I like Jinbei. Jinbei always been sick to me. It's one of my favorite characters. You would like to see Kira versus Pearl Sparrow? You would like to see a wash? Uh, uh, we don't sleep, bro. Yeah, yeah, we don't sleep, bro. We don't sleep. Ain't got no time to sleep, man. Try to sleep. It didn't work out for me. Well, how's it going, big bro? If you're still watching. Only way I see is the Vince Smoke show up. The Vince Smokes can show up, bro, but what are they gonna do? Big Mom was holding them like rag dogs. Big Mom right there, so I don't see what they should be able to do against her. Maybe Gear Fourth was good for the Cracker matchup. A lot of people saying Gear Fourth was bad for the Cracker matchup. Oda put Smoothie there to show that, hey, here's a strong woman, but it's keeping her out because if she grabs you, she can squeeze you and you'll die. Yeah, man, he tends to do that with the hacks people. Like he nerfs them or just keeps them out of the action. I really just want to see her do something, bro. So much shit was revealed. Pearl Sparrow is becoming more impressive. Yeah, yeah. Sanji better not make that cake. We saw Pound. Yeah. Cat is the strongest, confirmed. Definitely challenging Luffy high plus plus. So I'm ecstatic for the next chapter. It don't even seem like it's all that difficult for him though. Haven't read it yet, but I'm cool with spoilers if it's you. Oh man, that's touching. Honestly. Thought Big Mom, well, apparently they did too. And so did I. I thought she was walking on water as well. I'm about to pull a map B and spliff a blunt before reading. I can't wait to see how everybody reacts to this chapter. Smoothie's power reminds me a lot of Suru's power. Um, Suru's, it's hard to tell how Suru's even works though, because like, does she have to touch you? or is it like a field of wash that she can create? Like she just sends out a wash bubble, and whoever touches it gets cleansed of whatever she's trying to cleanse them of. But we have to see Smoothie, like she got to touch you and actually wring you out. But she don't even have to wring you out. Like she touched that giraffe with one hand, and the giraffe just like twisted his neck, and the juice came out. Like that was crazy. You deserve more, man. Oh, I appreciate that. I think because he's injured, him versus Carrot will happen. It'll still be a good fight. I guess this arc made me not like Jinbei. Uh, why is that? Is it because of the whole Miri and then not doing anything against the Yonko? Is that why you don't like him anymore? Carrie got them hands. Yeah, sure, she got them hands, but Katakuri stepped on her like a roach, bro. And I don't think Carrie should be too much stronger than Brooke Chopper. Maybe a decent amount, but the way Pearl Sparrow handled both of them, it's just I don't see how Carrie could make much of a difference. Even with Pearl Sparrow being very injured. Because he don't even have to fight her physically. Just use his devil fruit. One of Luffy's greatest assets is his accelerated growth rate. I think he will awaken his fruit. My theory is that Dogtooth is an awakened paramecia. I've been hearing a lot of people say that. Um, Definitely makes a lot more sense now that we got the whole special paramecia thing. He's not a Logia as he was stated to be originally. So wouldn't surprise me if he was an awakened paramecia, and that's why he seems to be a Logia. And as far as Luffy's growth rate, that's that's been solidified for quite some time now. I also found out that Katakuri has Conqueror's Haki, since there's purple lightning when Luffy and Katakuri punched. Uh, well, that happened with Cracker too. I mean, I guess Big Mom's, yeah, they are her children, so that does make sense if she had multiple subordinates with Conquerors, because she got Conquerors, and apparently it's hereditary, so that would make sense. Yeah, so maybe he does have Conquerors. Maybe they both have Conquerors. Oda not making her do anything, so as he's presented her, no. But she fine as hell, boy. I love Smoothie design. I just want to like her as a character. So get to it, Oda. Yeah, man. Smoothie been pretty trash throughout the whole arc. She been ass too, in more than one way. The Vin Smokes have a bunch of clone fodder they can use. Yeah, but if it's really fodder, how far can that go? I've been feeling like since Judge is like a general and the Vin Smoke children are supposedly like the captains or lieutenants or whatever, then some of those clones have to be stronger than the majority of the other clones. Like it's a select few clones that might be um, corporals or something, lower military ranks. I can't think of any lower military ranks because I said captain and lieutenant. So I guess colonel. That's what I've been thinking for a while. Like some of those clones have to have higher ranks, or at least I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Strawhead JT says, but with Gear Fourth, wasn't he able to eat all the biscuits and become Round Man or whatever it's called? It was called Tank Man. Basically, he had more room to eat. Yeah. Um, but I don't think Katakuri is a dummy though. Cracker was pretty dumb, judging by the way he just attacked Luffy after Luffy and entered this apparent defensive form. Because I mean, what else would you assume that Tank Man is for, other than tremendous defense? And Cracker just went ahead and attacked it anyway, head on. When apparently he's capable of flying slashes. I mean, he could have do like a biscuit bullet or something. I'm pretty sure Cracker got some sort of biscuit bullet, like biscuit or bullet. He got something like that. Gotta have something like that in his arsenal. All in all, it's a good chapter. People were saying this arc didn't have tension, but like things like people dying is a possibility, as he had Jinbei state this fact while everyone else is emotional. Mm-hmm. See, bro, don't blame Jinbei. And I and everyone is thinking the same thing. Tyler, smoothie fine as fuck, but useless right now. That one's for you, Darkseid. Nah, man, Carrie got some levels on Chopper. Yeah, but that's how much difference could it really be though? Because I see her somewhere in between Sanji and Chopper, and I can't see Sanji one shot and Chopper. I mean, maybe he could, but this is not an image that looks right in my head. I don't even see Luffy and Zoro one shot and Chopper. That's just an odd image. Tyler Hawk says, I climbed the fuck out of Smoothie, boy. Who here would not? That's Thick Smoothie. Damn, that Katakuri soccer kick on Luffy gear second. Yeah, that was hype, man. Katakuri showing some feats, bro. Wow, yeah, wow for sure. Katakuri was toying with Luffy. It's like Ace versus Akainu. Well, Ace versus Akainu wasn't even a fight. That's a that's like a total different ballpark of domination. I love how Katakuri literally did exactly what Luffy did, but like 10 times better. Better, stronger. It don't matter. So it's like Katakuri is toying with Luffy, but it can also be seen as he's teaching him in a way, because he said he'd take him out before he became a threat. So why take your time fighting Luffy now? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's his uncle, bro. That's his uncle. Garp, that is Garp's love child. That's Garp and Big Mom's love child, bro. Back in the day, 40 years ago, when Big Mom started giving birth, Garp came through. Little Peril Sparrow was a little tight. He said, man, go in the next room, man. Me and your mama about to have a quick little examination real quick. You know, like 15 minutes later, he came out of there. She was tossing shit in his head. Like, oh, get out of here. Garp the hero. You're no hero. You know how that goes, man. And Garp was like, haha, you remember how he was trolling Son Goku? He was doing that to Big Mom with the crackers and everything. That's how she got the name for her 10th son, Cracker. Everything adds up, bro, when you think about it. I can't even say Smoothie is trash because Oda hasn't made her do anything. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of trash. That's kind of trash. Dustin One Piece title is what I thought at first. Big Mom is Jesus. I'm about to go ahead and watch this video because I'm pretty sure he got his up. He used to get his up first thing. I feel like Katakuri has some other motive fighting Luffy. It's like he's teaching him shit like, no, this is how you do it. Yeah, like I said, bro, like I was saying last week, well, throughout the week from last chapter, it's like he's the father watching his son trying to fix on the car, like watching them make dumb mistakes and just letting them fill it out, just see how he goes about doing things. Like, haha, well, You know, it's you little nigga, you learning, but you know you ain't learning quick enough. I'm about to show you what's really good, like that. Clones must have the clones got to be some elite clones, just like Star Wars. There was some they had Captain Rex, I think that was his name. He used to wear the green armor. I think he specifically chose Gear Fourth for Cracker because he knew once he ate enough, he would be able to be Tank Man, and after that, Cracker wouldn't be able to harm him. But I mean, Cracker could have just stood there and waited for Gear Fourth to run out because it don't even look like Luffy can move while he's using Tank Man. And it's a limited form, so it's not gonna last forever. But like I said, Cracker was a dummy. Chopper should have died. Why just Chopper, man? That makes me think you don't like Chopper. Because Brook was in the same situation. What about Brook? What if Katakuri is trying to teach him awakening or some shit? LMAO are just trying to make him defeat Katakuri in a way. Katakuri's trying to be defeated by Luffy? Is that what you're saying? Uh, Curious as to how this nigga going to hit Cat. As soon as he get that, then I'll change my diff rate to something more accurate. And you're right, Steve-O. High plus plus is too high. This nigga is low plus plus plus. Luffy ass. Yeah, Luffy don't really look too impressive right now. But then again, he still got Gear Fourth in the cut. He probably got something else waiting. Ain't no telling how the fight's gonna go, but it's not looking good for him. Second time skip, all Yonko commanders, calamities, etc. all teach the Straw Hats. Luffy can't get special treatment. Yeah, well, he's getting it. Whether we like it or not. Cracker didn't know the limits of Gear 4. Well, no, he saw Luffy use Gear 4 once when he used Bound Man, and then that ran out. So he must have known that Luffy had a time limit with that form. But then again, Tank Man does look different from Bound Man. So maybe he was thinking this is an entirely different form. But you got to think logically, like he's used up so much of his energy that down in this form must still utilize some sort of energy, right? It ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last any longer than the last one did. So just hang back, and then if he does move, just do whatever you was doing originally when you was fighting. When he was fighting against Gear 4. Cracker didn't know the limit. Oh, I already read that. Brook has no lungs to choke on. Plus, well, I mean, it seemed like Brook was gasping for air, bro. I don't know. I don't know if he got like invisible lungs or he was just pretending to make Chopper feel better. Like, don't worry, Chopper, you're not the only guy getting choked out right now. He was choking on something, man. Pause. I told myself I wouldn't say that. Yeah, but Cracker a dummy. Yeah, Cracker's pretty dumb. He's pretty stupid. The thing about Brook, like I think he doesn't have things, like he doesn't have bowels, he doesn't have lungs or an esophagus, I guess, anything like that. But he still has the normal bodily functions of a normal human. Like, didn't he say he can still poop? He can burp. He can fart. He can do all that, but he doesn't have any organs. Like, he doesn't even have a brain, but he can still think. So I think he can definitely be suffocated under certain circumstances. And what Pearl Sparrow did to him was fitting that circumstance. One of those circumstances. Carrot and Jinbei joined the Straw Hats after this arc. Jinbei for sure. Like, I don't even think there should be any sort of question about Jinbei, but Carrot, I'm still not sure. Couldn't he also make his soul leave his body? He probably got to have some sort of concentration to do that. Because otherwise, I think he would have. Because I don't know why he would just be sitting there choking to death instead of like making the soul leave his body. Or maybe his body's still vulnerable even if his soul leave it. Dope chapter though, man. Dope chapter. I don't know if I said that already. Really dope chapter. Really enjoyed this one. Man, I think just based off the first read, I'm gonna go ahead and say 8 out of 10. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. 8.5. Say 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. Katakuri versus Jack, who winning? Right now, I got Katakuri. I got Katakuri for the time being. And Katakuri still didn't use that trident, bro. Or maybe like some niggas been trolling, saying he left it on the ship. Maybe he left it on the ship, man. Maybe he don't make it out of. Maybe he don't make it out of the mochi. Maybe I'm wrong. Even though that seems like the most logical conclusion to come to. 8.5 is good. Yeah, that's good. I think that's better than good. 8.5 is like that's great. I think like 9 is like oh, and 9.5 is like oh, but 10 is like oh, like you got a serious pain in your chest. That's 10. That's when you start getting into 10 territory. I think his trident is mochi made like the jelly beans. Yeah. From where can we watch anime? You can watch the anime on Crunchyroll. You can watch the anime on manga. Okay, hold on. I posted the link a little while ago. I'll post it again. You can read the chapter right there. I just put the link in the chat. Jack Mahat. I'm assuming that's how you pronounced it. This is all a learning curve for Luffy. Fam literally needs to find a hint to his power during these next few chapters. And that trident ain't being used, fam. Nah, bro, he gotta use the trident. He got to. He's talking at my local pub and was talking to this bartender girl from Fiji. First girl I've ever talked to about One Piece. Be saying how she got all the chopper figures. Then tells me she has a boyfriend. Aw, that sucks. He's a lucky man. Yeah, most definitely. A man that finds a woman who likes One Piece finds the best thing. I think both the mochi made because I refuse to believe this nigga walks around with jelly beans just eating them and firing them off. Yeah. That'd be weird if he just walk around with jelly beans in his pocket. He just take them out and just. It'd be a lot more effective if he just used his unlimited devil fruit ability to create jelly beans. Especially being able to create them whatever density he feels like. Love your theory about Katakuri being Garp-san, bro. Feel like it might be legit. Technically, it's not even my theory. I think I gotta give most of the credit to Theory 2. Even though when he was like showing me the panels, I'm like, yo, Garp is Katakuri's father, yo. Like he was posting the panels, like trying to get to the point. And once he got, like that close to the point, I'm like, I see the point before it gets there. So I'm like, yo. So basically, I'm just spreading the good word. Okay, thanks, man. Yeah, no problem. No problem, man. We all need to have One Piece greatness, bro. I've been watching Alabasta since like I think I started watching it when I realized the One Piece chapter wasn't gonna come out yesterday. And I watched like half of the arc so far. It's probably more than half because I'm at the part where Sanji's fighting Mr. 2. And it just started the fight. Just finished the Usopp and Chopper versus Mr. 4 and Miss Merry Christmas. And the way that fight ended, it didn't really make much sense to me, bro. Like Mr. 4 was relatively uninjured, and Usopp shot that hammer at his face. Like, first of all, I wonder where the hammer came from, and why was it so powerful that it that it that it knocked this nigga Mister Four out. It make much sense to me. But everything up until that point was really dope. I really enjoyed the fight. Disco fam tragic. Oh, you talking disco? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a tragic love story, bro. Didn't really go very far. More than half of the arc. Yeah, I think so. Seemed like I watched a lot. There was a little filler part in that arc that I was enjoying until I realized that it wasn't really going anywhere. Like it ended very abruptly. My favorite scene is where he took a 4-ton bat to the face, got up and gave his speech. Yeah, that was pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I thought he took the bat to the face multiple times. It's been forever since I seen Alabasta. Like I was in elementary school when it was coming out on 4Kids. Um, other than like the little panels here and there that theory be posting in the Discord. Fun fact: Usopp is the first Straw Hat to acknowledge Luffy will become Pirate King to another enemy. Oh, really? That's dope. Oda made Usopp a troll back then. We should know this, Steve-O. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Oda. Usopp troll. Yeah. I just don't like the way they defeated the enemies. I mean, I was cool with Miss Merry Christmas because, damn, how did she even get taken down though? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, because Mr. Four hit her with the bat, and I was fine with that. But but for Mr. Four to be taken down the way he did, and then they both tanked that super mega huge explosion. Looked like it was bigger than the explosion from Pedro. Uh, by a decent amount too. But of course, size doesn't equal power. It was good, Trent. Did I already say that? Can't wait to see Kuina and Wano. Uh, not sure how I feel about that. Do you think Sanji versus Ichiji fight would be like Sasuke versus Naruto since Ichiji got the same voice actor as Sasuke? If it is like that, I don't think it would be because of the voice actor, but I guess it could resemble that fight. I guess. Um, well, no, not really because the fighting styles are totally different. So nah, I don't think the fight would be similar at all. Quarter the live reaction. Yo, did I know you had a channel? I'm probably subscribed already. I'm sure you told me. Because you wouldn't just say I recorded my live reaction without telling me you got the channel, would you? Hold up. No, I'm not subscribed. Well, I'm subscribed now, Trent. I'm gonna check out your reaction once I get done with this right here. Um, I really ain't got nothing else to talk about. So guess I'll see y'all boys later. And girls, I guess. If it's some girls watching. Everybody, bro, subscribe to you now. Yeah. Everybody subscribe to Trent, man. My hero on break. Yeah, man. Why Boku no Hero gotta be on break this week, and it's so abrupt too. Yeah, no problem, Trent. Uh, expected around 5. Well, it's about 3:30 for me, so I guess 4, 4 my time. Yeah, I know the nigga Horikoshi sick, man. That sucks. Yeah, my hero on break, man. But they say they'll be back next week, so just hope for the best. Well, I'll see y'all later. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Like the stream or dislike it if you don't like me. If you don't like what I do. Yeah, but like it or dislike. Appreciate y'all for coming through. I think I might have had the highest view total I ever had. That's a good feeling. Hopefully we keep rising, count them up, get more subscribers and everything. Take over the YouTube landscape. We them boys. I love all my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Y'all my niggas. Y'all my niggas. The niggas in the chat, y'all's my niggas, man. For real. For real. Shout out to Brago and the family. Shout out to Outer Haven. My Outer Haven brothers, my brethren. Dustin them. Dustin. Shout out Dustin. Dustin Reacts. Grim Reaper. Shout out to the Grim Reaper. All my other niggas too, man. I see y'all boys. I suck at the outros, man, because I really don't be knowing what to say. I don't want to just cut it off abruptly and I'm just looking at the camera like I feel like I got to say something. Figure out a way to make a proper sign off. Like I guess I could just shout "We them boys" every time, but that seems like it just get tiring. Like we them boys, y'all don't get tired of that. We them boys. We out.